The moon. It hangs in the night sky, a beacon of light and wonder. Since the dawn of humanity, it has captivated our imaginations. Its presence influences our planet in profound ways, shaping its rhythms and cycles. But what if this familiar companion were to vanish? The consequences would be far more profound than just the loss of a beautiful sight. Imagine waking up one morning to a world without the moon. The night sky, once illuminated by its soft glow, is now an expanse of unbroken darkness. The absence of the moon would trigger a cascade of consequences that would reshape our world in profound and unsettling ways. The oceans would roil in chaos, their rhythmic tides silenced. Join us as we embark on this thought-provoking journey to uncover the shocking truth about what would happen if the moon disappeared. To understand the moon's impact, we need to grasp the invisible force that connects it to Earth gravity. The moon, though smaller than Earth, exerts a significant gravitational pull on our planet. This pull is strongest on the side of Earth facing the moon, causing a subtle stretching of our planet. The moon's gravity pulls on the water, causing it to bulge outwards on the side facing the moon, creating high tides. The rise and fall of the tides are a constant reminder of the moon's invisible influence on our planet. The moon's gravitational dance doesn't just create tides, it influences the very essence of our planet's balance. Without the moon's stabilizing influence, Earth's axial tilt would be prone to wild and unpredictable fluctuations. Imagine a world where the Earth's axis shifts dramatically over time, throwing our seasons into chaos. The moon's gravitational influence also acts as a brake on Earth's rotation, gradually slowing down Earth's rotation over billions of years. The moon acts as a stabilizing force, ensuring a more predictable and life-sustaining environment. It's easy to take the moon for granted, but this celestial body is intricately connected to the very fabric of our planet. The moon's influence is a subtle but powerful force, shaping Earth's history and influencing our present. In the next section, we'll explore what would happen to our planet's oceans if the moon were to suddenly vanish. The moon's disappearance would be felt most dramatically in our oceans. Without the moon's gravitational pull, the oceans would redistribute themselves, settling into a new equilibrium where the sun's gravity becomes the dominant force. Tides wouldn't disappear entirely, but they would be significantly weaker, about 70% less powerful. Coastal areas would experience a much smaller range, with water levels remaining relatively constant. This dramatic shift in tidal patterns would have a devastating impact on coastal ecosystems. Without the regular cycle of tides, these delicate ecosystems would be thrown into disarray. Many intertidal species would be unable to survive in the new stagnant conditions. The lack of tidal flushing would lead to a buildup of nutrients and pollutants in coastal waters, creating dead zones. Ocean currents, driven in part by the moon's gravitational pull, play a crucial role in distributing heat and nutrients around the globe. With the moon gone, these currents would weaken and become less predictable, leading to widespread changes in marine ecosystems. The consequences of the moon's disappearance would ripple outwards from the oceans, impacting weather patterns and even the atmosphere. Tides play a role in mixing ocean layers, which influences the exchange of heat and moisture between the ocean and the atmosphere. Without the moon's influence, weather patterns would become more erratic and extreme. Coastal areas might experience more dramatic temperature swings. The disappearance of the moon would be a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet's systems. We often take for granted the relative stability of Earth's climate. The moon's gravitational influence helps maintain Earth's axial tilt at approximately 23.5 degrees. This tilt is what gives us our seasons. Without the moon's presence, Earth's axis would be like a spinning top about to topple over. The gravitational influence of other planets would cause Earth's axial tilt to wobble chaotically. Imagine a world where the Earth's axial tilt could shift by tens of degrees over a few thousand years. Such dramatic shifts would render the concept of seasons meaningless. Ecosystems, finely tuned to specific climate conditions, would collapse. The impact on human civilization would be equally devastating. Agriculture, reliant on predictable seasons, would become impossible in many regions. The absence of the moon would unleash a climate chaos unlike anything our planet has experienced in billions of years. The delicate balance of Earth's systems would unravel. These changes wouldn't happen overnight, but on a geological timescale, they would be incredibly rapid. The moon's role in stabilizing Earth's axial tilt is a testament to the interconnectedness of our solar system. It's a reminder that even seemingly insignificant celestial bodies can have a profound impact on our planet. The moon's influence extends beyond tides and axial tilt. It also plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's rotation. Without the moon's steadying hand, Earth would spin faster, shortening our days considerably. This accelerated rotation would lead to a cascade of consequences, impacting everything from wind patterns to the intensity of storms. One of the most immediate effects of a faster spin would be stronger winds. With a faster spin, these air masses would move more quickly, leading to more frequent and intense winds. Imagine a world where hurricanes become even more destructive, fueled by faster wind speeds and a more turbulent atmosphere. Coastal regions would face a relentless barrage of high winds and storm surges. Inland areas wouldn't be spared either, as tornadoes rip through the landscape with increased frequency and intensity. The accelerated rotation would also affect the intensity and distribution of rainfall. The delicate balance of Earth's climate would be thrown into disarray. The combined effects of a faster rotation, a chaotic axial tilt, and disrupted ocean currents would paint a bleak picture of Earth without its celestial companion. The planet would be a tapestry of extremes, with scorching deserts bordering frozen wastelands. The loss of the moon would underscore the interconnectedness of our planet's systems. In the next section, we'll delve into the specific challenges that life on Earth would face in this new, moonless world. In the wake of the moon's disappearance, the delicate web of life on Earth would begin to unravel. The once predictable rhythms of nature, the ebb and flow of tides, the gentle progression of seasons, the familiar patterns of wind and rain, all would be thrown into disarray. The planet, once a cradle of life, would become a battleground, a testing ground for survival in the face of unprecedented environmental upheaval. Imagine the world's oceans, vast and teeming with life, now struggling to breathe. The weakening of ocean currents, driven by the moon's absence, would disrupt the circulation of oxygen-rich surface waters to the depths. Vast areas of the ocean would become oxygen-deprived, suffocating marine life on a massive scale. Coral reefs, already struggling to survive in warming waters, would bleach and die as ocean temperatures fluctuate wildly. On land, the situation would be no less dire. The chaotic seasons and extreme weather events would wreak havoc on ecosystems. Forests, unable to cope with the erratic rainfall and temperature swings, would wither and die, replaced by scrubland or desert. Animal populations, their migration patterns and food sources disrupted, would face mass starvation and extinction. Amidst this planetary chaos, life would struggle to adapt. Some species, possessing a greater capacity for adaptation, might find ways to survive in this new, harsher world. Others, less fortunate, would succumb to the relentless pressure of a changing environment. The very fabric of life on Earth, woven over billions of years of evolution, would be tested as never before. In the oceans, deep-sea creatures, adapted to the cold, dark depths, might fare better than those living in shallower, more dynamic environments. Species that can tolerate a wider range of temperatures and salinity levels would have a greater chance of survival. But even for these survivors, the world would be a shadow of its former self, with food webs disrupted and competition for resources intensifying. On land, animals with flexible diets and the ability to migrate long distances would have an advantage. Plants that can tolerate extreme temperatures and drought conditions would be more likely to thrive in the new climate. But for many species, survival would be a matter of luck. A roll of the dice in a world where the odds are increasingly stacked against them. The disappearance of the moon would be a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. It would be a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the preciousness of our planet and the importance of protecting the delicate balance that makes life possible. Of all the species on Earth, humans are perhaps uniquely equipped to face the challenges of a moonless world, at least in theory. Our intelligence, ingenuity, and capacity for adaptation have allowed us to colonize virtually every corner of the globe, from scorching deserts to frozen wastelands. But even with our remarkable adaptability, surviving in a world without the moon would test the very limits of our resilience. The immediate challenges would be daunting. Coastal cities, home to billions of people, would need to adapt to the altered tides and the increased risk of storm surges. Agriculture, the foundation of our civilization, would face unprecedented challenges as seasons become unpredictable and rainfall patterns shift. Food shortages, already a concern in many parts of the world, could become widespread, leading to conflict and instability. Yet, amidst these challenges, human ingenuity might offer a glimmer of hope. We might develop new agricultural techniques such as drought-resistant crops and vertical farming to adapt to the changing climate. We might construct massive seawalls and other infrastructure to protect coastal cities from rising sea levels and more powerful storms. We might even find ways to harness renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power to mitigate the effects of climate change. In the long term, the disappearance of the moon might force humanity to rethink its relationship with Earth. We might need to embrace more sustainable ways of living, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and embracing renewable energy sources. We might need to prioritize global cooperation and resource sharing to address the challenges of a changing climate and dwindling resources. Some visionaries even speculate that the loss of the moon might propel humanity further into the cosmos. With Earth's environment becoming increasingly hostile, we might accelerate our efforts to colonize other planets such as Mars, establishing self-sustaining outposts beyond our homeworld. The moon's absence might become the catalyst for a new era of space exploration, a desperate search for a new home among the stars. Whether humanity would ultimately rise to the challenge of a moonless world remains an open question. It would require a fundamental shift in our thinking, a recognition of our interconnectedness with the planet, and the need for global cooperation on an unprecedented scale. The loss of the moon, while catastrophic, might also present an opportunity, a chance to forge a new path for humanity, one marked by sustainability, innovation, and a deeper understanding of our place in the cosmos. Throughout this exploration, we've journeyed through a hypothetical yet harrowing scenario, a world without the moon. We've delved into the intricate ways the moon shapes our planet, from the rhythm of the tides to the stability of our axial tilt. We've uncovered the potential chaos that would ensue if this celestial anchor were to vanish, a cascade of consequences impacting Earth's oceans, climate, and the very essence of life as we know it. Imagine once more that empty space in the night sky where the moon once shone. The darkness feels heavier, the silence more profound. The familiar ebb and flow of the tides is gone, replaced by stagnant waters and disrupted ecosystems. The Earth, once held steady by the moon's gravitational embrace, now wobbles on its axis, throwing seasons into disarray and unleashing a torrent of extreme weather events. The disappearance of the moon would be more than just a cosmic spectacle. It would be a stark reminder of our planet's fragility, a wake-up call to the interconnectedness of Earth's systems, and the subtle yet profound influence of celestial bodies. It would underscore the importance of cherishing and protecting the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, the moon may seem like an insignificant speck, a mere satellite orbiting a relatively average star. Yet, as we've discovered, this celestial companion plays a vital role in shaping our planet and enabling life to flourish. It's a silent guardian, a cosmic anchor, a celestial choreographer shaping the rhythms of our world. The moon's presence has been a constant throughout human history, a source of wonder, inspiration, and practical guidance. It has illuminated our nights, guided our explorations, and shaped our understanding of our place in the universe. Its disappearance would leave a void not only in the night sky but also in our collective consciousness. So the next time you gaze up at the moon, take a moment to appreciate its subtle yet profound influence. It's more than just a pretty face in the night sky. It's a vital part of our world, a celestial guardian that has shaped our planet and continues to influence our lives in countless ways. Let us cherish this celestial companion, protect our planet, and strive to understand the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible.